Hello, everybody. I hope you're ready for the finale of Undercity. We are here bringing it to you as intensely as we possibly can. Well, I mean, I suppose it's as intense as Hale allows for it to be. What do you think, Hale?
We shall see. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for the finale of Undercity. I apologise slightly, I have a little bit of a cold, so if I sound a little weird, I apologise. Undercity. Undercity is a dark place. Undercity is filled with the press of people carrying on their everyday lives in patterns, moving like schools of fish through the streets. But sometimes some things disrupt that pattern. And tonight is one of those times. But before we get ahead of ourselves, why don't we discuss what has come before? Jackson, what do you remember about our previous session?
That was a while ago. I think we were just getting out of the dark into the pipes after dealing with the creature with too many elbows and then the other creatures with too many elbows.
Did we not start a little bit before that?
We still had some creatures.
We had a little bit in the way of creatures to deal with, yeah.
Yeah. I think our plan was mostly a fighting retreat in which the detective and the Sullivan guy whose name escapes me at the moment because I never cared.
Brian.
Was Brian.
Brian.
Yeah.
Brian
and the detective were kind of munched by these creatures. They're kind of dead.
Yeah, the detective looked back in classic fashion. He was like, "You know what to do," and then we ran.
Yeah.
There wasn't really any saving him, except for the fact that our coked out crack squirrel of a transporter decided that he was going to ninja kick the rabbit and blow it in half. Some people just have a death wish, you know? What can you do?
You say it's a death wish. I'm just trying to save everybody.
Yeah, you're not getting into Valhalla, dog. We're not escaping this place. We're trying. And we've proven it, right? Now we've proven it. You can't really escape, even in death. Because the urchin took the dead and brought him into himself. We're just cycling a drain. An eternal drain.
Yeah,
it's fine.
What does that mean?
Back in a 9-year-old's body.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Things didn't go so well. It didn't go to plan. I mean, some of us escaped, some of us did not. Brian died. The detective died. We vominosed as much as we possibly could. We were able to escape, but not first without taking a lot of challenge, a lot of damage. It's not so much that the doctor was in harm's way as much as everyone else seemed to be a bit worse off. We were able to get back to the surgery where I was capable of staving off death for one of our members. I do remember rolling pretty well for this. There was a lot of overheating. I no longer have sterile water in the entire surgery. Yeah.
How did we feel at that point?
Paranoid.
Bad.
Bad. What does bad
Very
mean?
bad.
What does bad mean to you?
It was upsetting specifically to the courtesan that we lost one of our compatriots. We also got supremely fucked up. And we were covered in poo. So it was just bad all around. We very briefly mourned because there was still work that had to be done, and our darling crack squirrel wanted to go out there and fight the Sullivans, probably, I'm guessing. That's not something the court is on.
I just didn't want the doctor to go alone.
That's true.
Because we had no idea of what the Sullivans were going to do.
But with you being high paranoid, you probably would have fought them.
That's beside the point. And then I got supernaturally sat down.
Yeah, so the doctor had planned on going to the Sullivans and concluding our business with them, or our business for now anyway, because we did get his triggerman killed. Cracked Squirrel wanted to go with, and that probably would have ended poorly, so the priest kind of took care of that with his special eyes and made him sit down. And he sat down. Meanwhile, Billy Sullivan, I would say that he took the news of his triggerman and his nephew's deaths fairly well, all things considered.
Yeah, it was just the doctor that went to that meeting, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, the doctor went by himself. We had to keep an eye on the transporter and make sure he didn't die or leave.
How did that conversation go for you, Doctor?
Well, you know, I guess as good as it could. Like Billy and I were tight. We hang out on the weekends now, right? Like he was like, "You did me a solid. You know, you're one of the gang. You are in like Flynn." And no, he was not enthused. He was not super enthused, but he was grateful for the efforts expelled by our retinue. I wouldn't say that he was happy to see our return, but he was happy to know that that we had come back with as much as we possibly could. As much as we possibly could. I went on to further explain to him that this was done and ushered upon us courtesy of the Turk yet again. And I was encouraged again to stay as far away from the bathhouse as humanly possible. Just to barely walk away with minor murderous intentions. And now a forlorn desire to find my way into the bathhouse after all.
Where does that desire come from?
From you, fucko! It comes from you as the storyteller. What do you mean, where does it come from?
I'm hurt.
Specifically the urchin.
Yeah, it's the urchin. The urchin gave us a little intel on the center of the circling drain. And that's the Turk, how he kind of has his fingers in everything concocting under the sky itself. And how if he is dead, the person that kills him has an option to either take the spot or to elect a new individual to take the spot of the Turk. And we are really good guys. We're so good. We're gonna do this for the detective. Yeah, we are. We're gonna save him. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna save him. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen.
He has a new body.
Yeah, the urchin's gonna take that back, no doubt.
Yeah, 100%.
We don't know. Could just hop into another young child.
I mean, he could. But then it would just be like the detective gets a get out of jail free card and an opportunity to grow up anew. Imagine the problems he's going to cause being 9 years old, walking into the liquor store, like, "Hey man, can I get a little something to take the edge off?" They're like, brother, like, don't you have chalk designs to make outside? Like, do something with your life. Go on. Just a little something, some vodka, maybe? Like, what?
Hey, as we learned, I just need to open my coat and I'll pull one out anyways. I don't need to go to the liquor store. I'll pull out a bottle anyways.
And the rules in
Self-enabling.
Undercity aren't the same as the rules that they're here. I mean, a 9-year-old wants to buy booze in Undercity. A 9-year-old can buy booze in Undercity.
You know, this place is starting to sound more and more like the United Kingdom. I'm just
The head just has to reach over the bar, right?
I've got to run what I know.
Just hand comes up on table, drops money, bring it over. That's it. That's all it takes, huh?
Could be
Excuse me,
Germany.
lads.
If you can breathe, you can buy alcohol.
Man, not here.
So another thing that we found out that was it is probably going to be relevant and important is that while he is in the urchin's body, he does not have any of the urchin's powers except never-ending coat booze.
To be fair, that's not one of the urchin's powers.
That's just
Oh,
my power.
God.
Why do you think I always had alcohol on me?
Oh, I hate it. But he has access to all of his actual powers. So, yay! I think. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I and at the end I took him by the scruff of his collar, puffed him out into the front of the surgery, and scared some old man because I was strangling the urchin by his collar. So
Trying to
we
figure
know
out if
that
people would
works
see
at
me
least.
as the urchin or as the detective, and he didn't give us
As
an
just
answer.
a child.
I do like to think that they were partially scared by both situations because just imagine a mostly naked, soaked man is carrying a
is true.
9-year-old by the throat. What
Yeah,
is
but
with
I can't go to
you?
the doctor's office.
Like, can you imagine? Like, oh, get away from me!
Doctor, get your patient. God.
That's what I recall, right? That's my memory. This episode is all about the assault on the bathhouse.
Yeah, that's gonna go great.
Okay.
We got this, guys. They'll never expect the 9-year-old.
That does not fill me with confidence.
I should not fill you with confidence at all.
Oh, good. I can't
Okay.
wait.
Mind.
Our camera comes up, as it has done many times before, in darkness, from behind a door. As the door of a cupboard opens, the doctor, moving things around in the surgery, opens the door, and we get a full close-up look at the doctor's face. What's the expression on the doctor's face at this moment?
I imagine he has very pensive brows, as he will probably have to pack heavily for this upcoming excursion. Lips probably pursed very tight. Very quiet, which is unlike him. Yeah, I think that's the best way to explain it.
Okay. The camera moves forward and slides past the doctor's face and into the room, and we see the other 4 members of our group. The first person that the camera concentrates on, again, pulling in tight to their face, is the courtesan. Courtesan, what does your expression say?
She looks concerned, I think is a good word. Her brows are knit together and she is chewing her bottom lip when she isn't chewing her nails nervously. She most definitely looks worried.
Okay. The camera pans past her face and pivots and turns and catches sight on the transporter. And as it pans across his face, transporter, what's your expression at this moment in time?
So my body was cleared of all damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it cleared of the effects of the drug as well?
I believe it was.
Okay. He probably looks tired, just from the physical strain that, even though my body is cleared, it did take some physical strain. So I think he's tired, but he's also he's staring at the detective, and trying to math it out how we're going to do this.
Okay. As he turns to look at the urchin, the camera follows the direction and angles sharply down and forwards, pulling in tight to the urchin's face. Detective, what does the urchin look like at this moment?
Probably still somewhat confused as to why he is back alive after dying.
You don't have any memories. The last thing you remember is the pain of being bitten. And then everything went black, and then you were here.
Just confusion.
Okay.
He takes a swig of alcohol, still confused.
As the bottle goes up in front of the camera pivots and turns, once again angling upwards, and pulls into a slightly unflattering shot, looking upwards at the priest's face. Priest, how do you look right now?
Priest is looking, he's got a very contemplative look. He's got the gears turning in his head, trying to plan how are they going to possibly beat all these factions that we set up to go kill the Turk, and now we have to race them to go kill the Turk. He sees the irony and is also trying to figure out how are they going to get around it.
The camera continues on its journey, pulls up and into the corner of the room, looking down, catching all of you in its vision. As it comes up and stops stationary, you're all jarred by the sound of an explosion not too far away.
Okay, so I know what that was, but
What the
also,
fuck
what
was
that?
I think transporter immediately goes to the front door to see where that came from.
So you step out of the surgery and into the waiting room, and you can see there are people running in front of the window. You can see there people are running. Most of them are running away from the left to the right, but there are a few that are moving from the right to the left against the tide. And those few that are moving have the colours of, or the clothing rather, of members of the Sullivan gang. They wear the hats and the coats. And they seem to be moving against the tide of people.
Towards the center?
I mean, further along the middle market.
So, towards the bathhouse?
Well, yeah.
Guys, this is bad. The Sullivans have moved early. We gotta go. If we're gonna do this, we have to go now.
God. Oh, okay.
Ready, everyone?
I mean, as ready as we're going to be at this point.
Ready as we could be.
Oh.
I put as many innocuous medical supplies in my pocket as possible. Anything that I can rigmarole out of my pocket last minute and that Hale's going to let me just in case I need to, I'm gonna.
Okay. You're cramming stuff in your pockets so you're prepared for every eventuality. I get it. I understand. Not a problem. You step out. Again, now all of you stepping into the waiting room, you can see the tide of people has started to trickle down a little. There's still people moving away. The people that you're seeing that are moving away from the bathhouse are the common people. You see machine operators, you see shop owners, you see people who are clearly here to buy food or to do shopping, moving away, and that tide has started to slow. I'm
just getting dice rolls.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. By the time you come out, you don't see the Sullivans that the transporter did. But
did I see smoke or anything in the distance?
You didn't initially, but as you come into it, and as the number of bodies has dropped, you can see like a pall of smoke drifting in front of the windows, and there's a flicker of flames off to the left-hand side. And as you approach the window, you can see that there is further down. So the middle market itself is on two balconies that run in a long line down the center of Undercity, and you can see from. If you were standing in the doorway, you would be able to see some distance down where the bathhouse is. The flames themselves are not coming from the bathhouse. The flames are coming from a bar. The Plough and Scythe.
Of course.
Bar.
Oh, that's bad.
And there's
really
a lot
bad.
There's a lot of activity. The Plough and Scythe is actually quite close to the bathhouse in and of itself. And
that's
you can
the
see
place, right?
Yeah, you can see that one of the windows in the front of the Plough and Scythe, there are flames flickering up and out of it.
Oh, wait.
There's a lot of people moving around in that area. Not shoppers, not the normal, regular people moving around about. These are members of the Sullivans. You can see people throwing. Like chains of people collecting buckets of water and throwing them into the window to try and put the fire out. But you can see others that are standing around openly holding weapons.
Do I see tracksuits anywhere? Scanning the crowd?
So there isn't really much of a crowd now.
Yeah. Is it all just look like Sullivans at this point?
Around the bar itself, it does just look like the Sullivans, yeah.
This might not be... Because we sicked the Kingstons on the Sullivans, didn't we?
Not particularly. We told them that there was an issue, but they had their own beef because of what was going on in regards to the woman. We sent them in the direction of the Turk. We literally sent everyone on the Turk.
Yeah.
He was aware that it was Billy Sullivan's doing. That it was like it was the nephew, right?
That caused
yeah.
What's her Sarah? What was the girl? Whoever the girl was, the issue.
So
Sally.
Sally, yeah.
I'm not going to dive into this.
No,
yeah,
I don't even think it's the Kingstons.
I do think we should probably. Is everybody rested?
We were all made whole again.
We were all made whole again. Okay.
We need to take this opportunity.
You're tired in your souls, but your bodies are intact and ready to go.
This is probably not a bad distraction. We should probably still go. I agree with the doctor.
I look to the detergent.
Yes.
He
The
looks blankly
Arch-Detective,
at you.
who is not there.
He looks blankly at you. He's like,
I'm here by voice, just not by camera right
Uh,
now. Wireless headset.
you said that there was going to be a way for us to get into this place. You said you could help us with that.
Do I know of a way to get in?
I think it's
Yes.
just him.
yes, you do know of a
The
way to
front
get
door.
in. The front door. The only way to get to the Turk is through the front door, through a vault, and then into his specific bathhouse. His bathroom, rather.
Go through the front door. Only way in.
Well, that's not immensely
Transporter,
helpful at all.
not
Transporter,
at all.
do you
It's
have
not,
anything?
But it's
It's what we got.
there is no way. There are no back entrances that I would know of to get any closer than just walking through the front door.
You've thought about this before.
I've thought about it before, and I don't think there is. To my knowledge, there is no.
It's almost peculiar to you
No
that there
entrance.
isn't something that you could do or some way that you could go to shortcut into the place. It's almost like the bathhouse has been specifically set up so that it doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we go in through the front door. What's the plan of action?
Or somebody can distract the front door and we can make our own entrance elsewhere.
Doctors, I think is the doctor's the only one that's actually been inside?
Yeah, I
Like
believe so.
Yeah.
in
Like
the inner
past
sanctum,
the-
yeah.
Past the multiple security lines. Like even if we get someone distracted at the beginning, there's still 2 more doors, right, Doc, that we have to get through.
Basically, yeah. I was under the impression that it was just one large door that was guarded by 2 massive fellas.
There's 2. So you've got the bathhouse itself, and then at the back of the bathhouse is a large steel door. Beyond that steel door is like a changing room with lockers and benches.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And then there's another steel door which leads into the Turk's room.
The only thing that I can think of is, I know this is going to take some doing on your part, detective, but you have to act like the urchin. You are bringing us in to meet with the Turk. You are the way that we get past his security. If you want a meeting with the Turk, you, the urchin, not the detective, the urchin, gets a meeting with the Turk. I think that was its whole thing about putting you in its body. You have played the part.
Didn't I
You have
play
to
really
demand
well
entry.
last time? I think I did. When we did this, I played really well.
You rolled pretty well.
4 successes, I think, was well. I got playing the urchin.
But I think that is the only way we get a one-on-1, 1-on-5 meeting with the Turk.
There's no such thing
Even
as
then,
a one-on.
I don't know if
He's
the
gonna
Turk
have
is
a
there's no such thing.
whole
It's gonna be a
gaggle of
5-on-5.
guards.
It's going to be a 5-on-5. If we're lucky.
So we just go directly for the Turk, kill him as fast as we can, and imprint whoever into the position, or like y'all just defend while I being, I guess.
Priest, what's your take on this?
The priest could tell him to sit.
This is difficult. For starters, my trick only works if I've got extended amount of time to make eye contact. I have to look them in the eye. It doesn't exactly help during a fight. These guards aren't going to let us in with our weapons. Not unless we're taking them out as we're going along. I understand that we have the ability to pretend we have the urchin with us, but they're still not going to let us just walk in there with a gun. We can try and hide the weapons on us.
I don't foresee that. I mean, we can do as best as we can, but anybody got pockets?
What if we?
Flesh?
What if can we put our weapons on the urchin?
I think I tried to put my guns in the jacket, and I mean they're still there. He's just gonna have a bunch of weapons in his pockets of a little 9-year-old's vest.
I might have a way to smuggle at least a weapon in. What if I disguise myself like one of the cronies? Because they're guards. They have to be armed, right?
Hale, do I remember how many guys are on the in-between in the like locker room / staging area?
So I think there were like 2 guys in the actual locker room itself.
Okay.
But in his room there were like 10, 12 guys.
Yeah. Okay.
The other thing that you remember is the door doesn't open from the outside.
Right.
Like both doors have to be opened from the inside.
Did they have to shut?
Right.
No, but the way that they operate things, if someone's coming in, the guys in the locker room open the door to the bathhouse and let you in, and then close it. And then you don't get to go in the bathhouse until someone from inside. Sorry, you don't get to go into the Turk's room until someone on the inside opens the door.
Right.
So don't they make us get the like towels?
Yes.
Yeah, they wanted the doctor to get into a bathrobe. So even if we wanted to barge in, we could open the first, take the 2 out, wait, but we don't know their protocols, so...
This might be pretty special circumstances given the urchin. I can't imagine that the urchin goes under regular attendance of the Turk's accompaniment and is toweled every time. I imagine he gets sort of special regulations, if he's even at all allowed in this space.
Courtesan, how much can you flesh craft yourself?
I mean, I can
like. Hear me out. We put our weapons on your body. Can you flesh craft yourself around said weapons and then deposit them when we want them?
No, is the simple answer. You can look like another human being.
Right.
I can make myself look like other people. I think that's the extent of it right now.
Okay.
Basically, transporter. If you're thinking about smuggling your weapons inside someone's body, it's your own prison wallet or nothing.
Yeah.
What if I disguise myself?
I don't think there's a smart way to do this.
No, there's probably not. What if I disguise myself as one of his lieutenants, as though I am escorting all of you in? Because were the Turks men armed inside of the bathhouse? Were they the only ones who were armed inside the bathhouse?
Yeah, quite heavily armed. They all have firearms.
That might be our best bet, that I can somehow slip you guys your weapons in between going back and forth.
Doctor, did the people in the locker room, do they have like a special knock or something, or do we think they're the ones who signal inside the Turk's room?
I can't remember if they had or not. I know that they were capable of notifying each other, but I can't remember if there was like a special knock thrice or other. It was something so beside, right? Like I didn't know, because this is my third time going to see him.
Yeah, do you want to make just make a willpower roll for me?
Yeah, let me look at my willpower. I got a bunch of that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I do. I got a bunch of that. Incoming, no successes. 6 successes.
Yeah, so there's guards on the outside of the door and guards on the inside, and the guards outside the door will bang on the door. You remember it very clearly. The guards on the outside of the door from the bathhouse into the changing room will bang 3 times on the door. They'll bang twice, and then a pause, and then a last time, and that's the signal to the inside for them to open up. From the changing room into the Turk's room, the code is slightly different. There's 5 bangs, and the code is slightly different. And you remember it quite clearly every time you've been. It's a similar thing. It's not like they change it.
I think there is a pattern. It was 3 in for the first, and then there was the sort of retaliatory or response on the other side. But then to get into the second set of doors, it was 5, and then a response from the other side, notification. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a dual lock thing. I was kind of afraid for my life, but as far as I can remember,
is it always like that?
It seemed like that.
Surely they don't change it.
Well, the 2 times I was there, it seemed to be very shave and a haircut.
All else fails, I can make eye contact with a guard and tell them to do the knock.
This is probably the better of any of the plans that we had. I have a feeling if we try to do an actual assault of any kind, he probably has a safe room, or maybe that room that he sits and has the meat sweats in his safe room. I don't know, but
like a vault, right? That inner door, Doc.
Yeah,
it's like a vault door.
I mean, it's like a locked changing room, but yeah.
All right. I guess we're gonna have to go jump one of his lieutenants and get his clothing. Then, that's gonna be so gross.
Knowing that we're gonna have to we have the possibility of stripping down. Is there any way that I could get like the equivalent of maybe a broken scalpel or a finger blade or a razor blade, something to that effect that I might be able to slip into my mouth?
Yeah, you've got scalpels, you've got blades in your surgery.
Yeah, I'll try to just break this off to where it's roughly like 1.5 inches, something small enough, but still if I'm not careful, I'll hurt myself.
Mm-hmm.
Cheek it.
And what are you doing with it? When you say put it in your mouth, what are you doing with it?
Between my teeth and my cheek.
Like up here.
Probably lower.
Probably a little bit.
Yeah, probably on the lower side. Just in case I get a little excited and I accidentally hit a deep swallow. The last thing I need is that.
You're going to have to be a bit careful about how you use your mouth now.
Sure. I can.
When.
You know what?
Were they all armed with guns or blunt instruments when you were
clubs?
There?
The Turk's men are all armed with guns.
But they weren't brandishing them at the time. They weren't what are you doing? They were. It was still a bathhouse.
Yeah. Hale, so I've got if I remember correctly, I've got the book that's supposed to be my guide to the Undercity religion, but doesn't it
Yep.
also have like a false portion of it too that I can
Sure
like hide
does.
stuff in?
It sure
Oh,
does.
yeah.
It's probably not big enough to hide a gun in.
Right.
Can I hide my knife in it?
You almost certainly could hide your knife in it.
Okay.
I can help smuggle the guns in, but I don't think I can
so
actually shoot
my-
anyone.
my-
FYI.
My worry is we have to find somebody of the Turks. If we find him in time, we have to beat him the fuck up, possibly get hurt in the process, strip him down, and you transform into him. Cool. Or we just say transform into somebody who looks like they would be a Turks man. But if they don't know you, we're not going to get in. You're gonna. It's immediate suspicion. I think you stay as you are. I don't know. I don't want you to get found out because you look like guy number 2 standing next to the Turk, right?
I mean, I wasn't going to do anything that crazy high up, just like a lieutenant, because I think that's low enough on the food chain and high enough on the food chain where I would get some sort of recognition, but also not be having chatty Cathy time all the time with the Turk himself. Does that make sense?
I think the surprise is why he's going to want to know one of his men are not out on the floor if you just show up. So you'd either have to show up later or you'd have to be one of his primary. And even then he's going to be like, what are you doing? Why aren't you in there?
There is another problem with this plan, and that is you've got no idea who the Turks lieutenants are.
Yeah.
Poop.
And if you're just a foot guy, we have to wait for, like, the only way if you were just a foot guy
Nobody likes a foot guy.
If no one likes a foot guy, is we have to look at schedule changes, and like if the changing group guys have a shift to change, and you show up early for a shift change and sneak us in that way.
I mean,
But
that could work.
As you're talking, you can hear the shouts from further down towards the bathhouse and the plough and scythe change. They sound more angry, and then you can hear the sound of gunshots.
well, screw that plan. Let's go. I census. Is that how we're feeling? There's gunshots.
I think we should probably go regardless.
Yeah.
It doesn't really
let's-
matter. We have to just
We're
wing
winging
this.
it.
I hope you're prepared. Be your best on improv. My mouth is packed. Do not hit me in the jaw.
Heard.
Noted.
Packed with
I got.
what?
I've-
I don't want to
I've
know.
got- I've got my guns.
Oh boy. This is fun. It's fine.
Did somebody
Let's just
give me
go.
a change of clothes last time?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where we're going. You'll have to
Am I
wear a
still
towel.
naked?
You
I'm
didn't
still
get
naked.
naked.
Let's go.
You didn't get naked. You were just down to like
I
your
had
boxers.
underwear on.
Yeah, that's it.
You're in your tighty whities, or as they're more
I'm in
appropriately now,
boxers.
tighty brownies.
No. I think I remember looking for pants at least of the doctors in the surgery. He's got to have a change of clothes here.
He's probably got some like paper.
I will be a patient. Like some gowns.
One of those bibs
You got
that
any
doesn't have a back in it.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Not
Hell
the
yeah,
Estes
dude.
gown.
He's all
You don't-
cheeked
wait,
up, walking down
don't
the street.
You don't? Do you have a nurse? Do you have a nurse? You got some scrubs in here? Or
No.
something?
I am the nurse. I am the doctor now.
Yeah.
This is my favorite outcome.
I I'd rather just get my fucking underwear.
We're
Anyway,
walking.
let's go.
We're walking, Hale.
Underwear
Okay,
in a gun harness. We're walking.
Not the under harness.
You got your harness on.
Yeah.
And your tiny
Underwear and a
brownies.
gun harness.
My tiny
okay.
brownies is crazy.
As we walk down the street,
Give me my brown pants.
the courtesan's gonna lean over to the doc. You didn't have like an extra doctor coat he could have worn, or you know what?
If I
never
had
mind.
one, don't you think I would have worn it myself?
Hindsight is 20/20, I guess. Let's go. Fuck.
Okay, you step out of the doors of the surgery, and you can see that there is a full-on firefight going on further down towards the bar. There are Sullivans spread out across the front of the bar itself, and in shop doorways along the front, just up until shy of the bathhouse itself. More towards where you guys are, you can see that there are a collection of Kingstons that have similarly arranged themselves in doorways and behind obstacles. But you can also see shots coming down from above, from the level above, shooting down towards the Sullivans, and there are bullets flying in every direction.
Are those also Kingstons?
You can't
The
see.
ones on the upper level?
You can't see.
Okay.
They're effectively, you can see the shots coming down, but you can't see where what's firing.
Do we have to go through this to get to the bathhouse?
Oh, this gunfight is happening in front of the bathhouse. Yes.
Oh fuck.
Hope everybody's good at
Could
stealth.
could I take us around this at all to get on to the other side of the bathhouse?
Could try.
Oh.
So I don't know if I've made this clear, but the only way into the bathhouse is through the front door.
I'm not talking about getting into the bathhouse. Is there any way around either way, like to just like get adjacent to the bathhouse that we don't have to go directly through this gunfight?
You could get behind one or other of the sides. You wouldn't even need to use your abilities in order to do that. You just move. You can go down go side roads and come out behind one or the other of the sides. Just need to pick which side you want to go. You want to appear behind.
Phrasing there. That's
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, do we want to help the Kingstons take out the Sullivans?
There's more likely a chance that we're just going to end up injured.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
That's fair.
Plus, man, that's going to look really bad, and the personal vendetta will continue to grow for Billy Sullivan. If for some reason he manages to survive, that's the last man I want breathing down my neck.
Okay. Well, I think it's better if we go around behind the Kingstons, because if the Kingstons see us, I don't think we're going to get any shit. But if we go around the other side where the Sullivans are and they see us, we might get into some shit.
Some things
That's
I feel
just
like
my
are
2
inevitable.
cents.
Yeah. I mean, the courtesan can change her face and theoretically not be identified, but that doesn't help the rest of you. So,
Yeah, that would be us splitting up, and I don't want to do.
In for a
that
penny,
right
in
now.
for a pound. Fuck my life.
Having a moment of clarity right here, like, man, if only we could have manipulated the Sullivans by making the courtesan look like the nephew.
Mm.
That could have been an interesting yet missed opportunity.
Oh yeah. How did none of us think of that?
None of us
Well,
saw
we
him,
did.
right?
Yeah, we
No,
didn't
but we
see him
knew
until
he
we
was
were down
dead.
there.
Yeah.
Either way.
We did go around Anyway.
Let's get around. If you know a way around, getting at least to the safest possible path, even if it's just by a small percentage, we'll still take it.
I think going around the Kingstons to get to the bathhouse, because like if we get seen by any Kingstons that are shooting, we're good with the Kingstons. We're not that great with the Sullivans.
I mean, and we might be about to be not great with any of them because we figured out what they were keeping from us. So I think this has the potential to be bad no matter what we do, and we should just,
we just gotta be fast.
Shit our pants and dive right in.
Try not to shit my pants any further.
That well.
Yeah.
You step out, and rather than turning left towards where the firefight is taking place, you turn right, with the transporter leading you. You move quickly down the balcony, which is strangely bereft of people at the moment. This is an odd experience for you. There are not masses of people moving around and about here where they would ordinarily be. And as you move down the balcony, there are bullets impacting into the walls near where you are. Not like someone's deliberately trying to shoot you, but like stray bullets are just hitting into things to the left and right of you. The transporter leads you down the balcony for a short while and then turns into an alleyway. And you get the feeling like when you travel, you arrive at your destination normally, instantaneously, and you don't have any recollection of the journey. This is different. This is a feeling like that effect is trying to establish itself, but it can't over the top of the pressure that's applied to you. So instead, what you get is a staccato images of various points. Sometimes you get memories of your individual faces as you turn a corner. You get memories of a shot of your feet running in front of a camera as you run down steps. You eventually arrive, and again you have that feeling like you've traveled instantaneously, but you've got these memories of the journey itself and the adrenaline running through your system as you arrive on the opposite side of the gap. Like you've traveled down a level across a bridge and up a level, and then you come in through a side passage, and you are a little way down from where the Kingstons are mostly arrayed. As you come out of the alleyway, again, bullets are impacting into the walls, and you can see the shapes of some of the Kingstons that have put up like quick obstacles and barricades to duck behind. There are 3 or 4 bodies on the floor here, brightly coloured tracksuits, bleeding, bled out on the floor, horrible bullet wounds in their bodies. You can see Jack. He is standing behind the side of where a building slightly juts out. He is standing around the corner, talking to two of the gang members who are shouting orders to different people. I'm starting to lose my voice. That's not a good sign. Excuse me.
Okay, we see him. We see Jack.
You see Jack.
Has he seen us?
He doesn't seem to have done.
Can we duck through?
Do we have to pass him to get to the bathhouse, or are we?
Yes. Yeah. So imagine
Okay.
you've got Jack tucked around a corner. The rest of the gang behind various obstacles are in doorways, shooting across down the balcony and across the balcony at the bar, and you can see the Sullivans arranged. Well, you can see where the Sullivans are arranged and hidden behind objects. Occasionally, you see a flat hat kind of poke up above an obstacle, and a hand come up, and bullets fly out in your general direction. You can see from where you are, one of the Sullivans is not standing behind obstacles. He's walking up and down quite brazenly in front of the bar. His shoulders are slightly hunched over, and he has a pistol in his hand, and you recognize immediately this is Billy Sullivan, brazenly walking out in front of the bullets as they're flying to the left and right, and him not hitting into him. You can see the anger in his face. You can't hear his words, but he's shouting angrily.
What's he shouting?
You can't hear over the sound of the gunfire. You can just
shouting.
You can see that you're not sure if he's barking orders to the troops or if he's complaining at the universe or taunting people or what, but he's obviously having an animated, angry conversation of some description.
Is he walking directly at us, or is he just like walking?
No. He's marching up and down in front of the bar. Every so often he'll stop and he'll fire a couple of shots off in the direction of the Kingstons. But he doesn't seem to be concerned about getting hit at all, and it doesn't seem to actually have been harmed.
Okay. Man, all I would say is it's stealth in time. That's about it. That's about all we can really do is just stealth.
We just have to get to the bathhouse.
Yeah, just sneaky.
Where we're gonna have to sneak past Jake.
Jack.
Or Jack.
I mean, I think I'm going to need you all to do a couple of stealth checks. One would be to get up to the Kingstons, and one would be to get past the Kingstons. Getting past the Kingstons is going to be hard because they're going to be you're going to be walking in front of them as they're looking in that direction.
Kingston's bathhouse. It's like Kingston's bathhouse. The plow and scythe.
Yeah.
Scythe.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Yeah, we just have to. If anything, we just book it.
What would you like us to roll?
Use the urchin as a shield.
So, if you're trying to sneak up to and past the Kingstons, I want 2 stealth checks. The first one, relatively easy. No one's really paying much attention to you. That gets you up to where the Kingstons are. The second one is going to be harder because you're going to be creeping past people who are looking at your back as you're creeping. And the Sullivans are going to be looking in your direction as well. So you've got a lot of witnesses.
Is there a hard cut around? Like, is there a way that we can, circumnavigate to the other side of the circle? You know what I mean? Like, instead of walking straight there, can we go under and around? Can we walk wide berth and around?
So, interesting point. You can get to both sides relatively easily by doing the same thing you've just done. Right? You can go down a level or go up a level, travel across, come down a level and drop in behind the Sullivans if that's what you wanted to do. So getting to where you are now and getting to behind the Sullivans is relatively easy.
Yeah.
The bathhouse itself, in order to get to the bathhouse, you have to go past one or the other of these 2 groups. However, there might be another way. In fact, I can think of 2 other ways that you could get there.
Is there a way that we can go up levels to drop down to the top of the bathhouse?
That's exactly one way you could go. You could go up 1 level and then go over the balcony.
And then drop on top of the bathhouse.
You wouldn't be able to drop on top of the bathhouse because there's a building immediately above it. But you could go over the edge of the balcony and drop down and then go through the firefight straight in front of the bathhouse. Or you could do the opposite. You could go down a level and climb up. The only downside with that is that you're on the middle market level, which is 5 stories, my apologies, above the streets. If you mess it up, it's a long old fall,
stories.
and then human pizza.
Yeah, why don't we do the easy route then?
Okay.
Top across, right?
Top across.
That's the easy route?
Top down. Easy. I mean, they're gonna see us when we drop down, right? But we can immediately jump into the bathhouse.
Well, with any luck, they'll have their hands full with the fact that there's a rival gang and not the doctor and in cahoots with his retinue.
Yeah.
Hopefully both sides take a moment to wonder what we're doing here before they shoot at us.
Do we still have those phosphorus flares?
Yeah, no, I don't. If they're on me, they're saturated. They're giga-soaked. He probably would have left them back.
I was just gonna say, like, throw one towards each of them as we're falling down. That would distract them. I don't know. Anyway.
My man's thinking everyone here is a T-Rex. Just
It's distraction.
Oh man, the Kingstons are actually part cats. Who knew?
All right, fuck it. We're going up and down, up and over,
Up and
up a
over.
level, and just falling into the middle of everything while they're fighting to dive into the bathhouse.
Okay, so again, you double back down the alleyway you've just come out, and again with the transporter leading you, you head to go to the level above, and again you get that strange sensation where you get a memory of the camera in a doorway as all 5 of you run past. You get a shot of the back of whoever's at the back moving away. Just like a second of visual, and then you're there. You find yourself on the 7th level. This is mostly a residential area. Again, there aren't that many people up here, but there are people up here. And the people that you can see up here are not the people that you were necessarily expecting. There are a number of suited individuals standing just off the edge of the balcony. You can see they're quite well attired, although their suits are a little threadbare. They're quite well attired. They all have shirts. They all have ties. Most of them are walking around with pistols. There are 3 or 4 of them that are walking around with what look like rifles, like hunting rifles. And you can see one individual who you recognize, you've had a conversation with yourself, the uncle. She seems like she is standing and directing her troops. She seems like she's in full control. People are coming to her. She has runners that come to her and move off to individual groups. The people with rifles are arranged in positions where they can go up to the balcony and take a shot. They seem to be arranged in such a way that they can target both the Kingstons and the Sullivans. They're not directly attacking them per se. They're more controlling them and stopping them from being able to move too much.
I'm going to nudge the urchin. I hope your acting chops are ready. Because something tells me you are our biggest bulletproof vest right now.
Time to act like the urchin again.
Should we ask the uncle who she wants to seat as the Turk?
No. No way. No.
That'll let them know that we know.
Yep.
Yep.
And the answer is going to be the king.
I could work with that.
Is it? Is that her play?
I
I
can
don't-
work with it.
I don't think that's her play.
I don't know.
You can
I
see
don't
her
think so.
looking at you.
I nudge the urchin.
That's cool.
I encourage him to walk forward. This is
Alright, walk
this is
forward.
your fucking move. You gotta talk your pants off here.
walk forward acting like the urchin.
And I'll
Right,
walk in tow.
I'm going to need a roll from you, Kirby.
Yep.
The detective.
Yep. Which
And
one?
that roll is going to need to be an appearance disguise roll
Okay, one I thought it was.
to move like the urchin.
This is where I got 4 last time. I'm going to get 0 this time.
You can just remember you can spend a willpower point to give yourself an automatic success.
I got 3, so I'm good.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, you walk, and Doctor, you're walking with you, and it's almost uncanny the way he's walking. He doesn't walk like a 9-year-old. Like you've seen the way that the urchin moves. The urchin doesn't walk like a child. The urchin walks like someone who's been on the earth for a very long period of time. Somebody who is supremely confident in who they are and their role within it. And the detective pulls it off perfectly. There's a swagger. Have we lost?
We did. Albeit briefly, we did. Okay. It's okay. It's all right.
At least the cameras didn't mess up.
No, they
did a bit.
They did a bit. Okay, it's better.
Okay. The urchin swaggers towards the uncle.
It's super creepy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking by. Unless I'm talked to, we're just gonna keep going.
The uncle watches you literally tracks you as you move. More looking at the doctor than the urchin. Like she's actually actively not really paying much attention to the urchin.
When she looks at me, I just shrug like this and I just point down. She's got to realize it's a very hands-tied situation when the urchin's involved. Unless she says something.
She opens her mouth. Now is not a good time, Doctor.
I can't imagine it's a good time at all. It's not like I'm thrilled to be out here anyway. Last thing that I need is to be shot.
We tried very hard to coordinate things, but these two can't get on. She gestures down towards the two gangs.
I was in surgery when the explosion and then the hail of bullets began. And lo and behold, who shows up in my office?
I'll wave.
Urchin.
Uncle.
Said that I have an important rendezvous with someone who demands my attention. Seems to be a very popular turn of phrase these days, Uncle. I'm just trying to tend to my surgery. I don't know why everyone wants my attention right now.
Is it absolutely... She turns her attention to the urchin. Is it absolutely necessary to drag the doctor away from his work? People are already hurt. His talents are going to be needed in his surgery, do you not think?
They're needed elsewhere at the moment as well.
How?
People are dying everywhere. He's needed.
I said the same thing, and the only thing that I was assured is that I would be back in no time. So if it is possible, Uncle, not like I'm trying to demand a ceasefire, but can we maybe expedite this move? I don't exactly know where I'm going, but it looks suspiciously like I'm going to see the bathhouse.
Well, that wouldn't seem wise. Could you not see the firefight happening in front of it?
I do this, and then I point to the urchin again.
You're going to get him killed.
It'll be fine.
Maybe it's his plan. Maybe he's aiming to get me killed.
No, I'm not. Trying to save the detective who's already trapped in there. The only one who can save him is the doctor. The doctor knows what to do.
No, I like that. Can you do a charisma performance check for me, please?
No.
That's not the right answer.
That wasn't the,
Use the willpower,
least
man.
confident.
Yeah, I'm using willpower at least.
Okay.
Charisma perform. Okay, here I go. I got 1 success.
Okay. She cocks her head slightly and looks at you.
I also cock my head slightly and look at him. This is the first I've heard of that.
When were you going to tell us that?
When we got there. Can't play the entire hand at once.
I hate this. I hate him. I hate him so much.
I can't allow you to progress through this firefight. You're going to get yourself killed. The imp will be fine.
Well, I mean, now I'm not worried about the imp. I'm worried that the detective is in there. That's really bad. Like, what would you do if one of yours was trapped in there? Can we really just let him stay in there and get shot or blown up, or maybe the Turk is torturing him? Now I'm going to have nightmares. Great.
I will... How about this? Again, she turns her attention to the urchin. I will strike a deal. I do not like to do this with you, but I will strike a deal. I need these two, she points down to the level below, to work together against the Turk. If you can make that happen, I'll let you go and do what you need to do.
I can try, no guarantees. But you gotta postpone a day or two before you go after the Turk. We gotta wait until they're ready to go. We gotta heal them up down there. They won't be at full strength.
You do another charisma performance check, please.
I'm gonna use another willpower.
Okay.
Hey, Hal, how close are we to the edge?
I mean, you're
2 successes.
you're not immediately at the edge of the balcony. You're step slightly back. So
I know I'm down again.
where there are bullets that are that occasionally fly up in your direction, they're going completely wide. Two successes. She kind of raises an eyebrow. What do you mean, try? Just wave your hand and do your thing.
I do that. Does it work?
Okay, you
I know
wave your
the
hand.
answer. I
The
know
bullets
the answer.
continue.
Yeah.
Perhaps it would be more fitting if you tried talking to them with your natural charisma and persuasion. Urchin, I know you sure wooed me into this firefight. Perhaps you can work that magic down there.
Or perhaps, Uncle, you're just going to have to trust us to not take a bullet. The urchin is clearly playing his games as, well, per usual, always.
This is why we don't deal with him.
I would prefer that we didn't, but we didn't know the detective was in trouble. He just came over and was as cryptic as always.
You're going to trust this creature.
I'm going to
God,
trust that
no.
the detective is injured, as he so normally is, and now I have to save him again. That is the one thing I can hold as true when dealing with the detective.
That he's either injured or drunk. Don't forget drunk.
I've never known him sober.
And he's all done this of his own accord.
Ugh.
I don't want to be here.
Fine, then. It's your lives to give.
Always has been.
I don't know what you're doing up here.
Watch. Actually, can I get a rifle?
Sorry, are you asking her that?
I'm asking the uncle. Can I get a rifle
I'm sure you can.
from one of your men?
Why would we give you...
So I can have better firepower to go save the fucking detective
And keep the doctor alive.
and keep the doctor alive.
Keeping the doctor alive is not dependent on you having guns. It's dependent on the doctor not getting hit by other people's bullets.
Yeah, but then we gotta go into the fucking bathhouse and shoot our way through.
Oh, you're going to assault the bathhouse.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'd prefer if we
Interesting.
didn't.
unless you got another way we get in. Do you have
Through the
another way
front
that we
door.
could get in?
I
Do
thought
you
we were
have
just...
another way I can get in there?
Was this your intention
Just-
the entire time, Urchin? I thought I was helping someone, not...
Yeah, we're gonna walk through the front door, not shoot our way through the front door.
Just clarify for me. What is it you're intending on doing when you get in there?
Saving
saving
the detective.
the detective.
I thought I was helping the detective. I can't fire a gun to save my life.
Why? Is there something else we could do while we're in there?
I certainly don't want a bath.
Hell no.
Plus, I've seen his intricately stained marble in the back, and I'd like to not join the ranks of those that have made that stain.
All right. Can you make a manipulation subterfuge roll, please? Doctor and Transporter, as you're the ones seeming to do most of the talking at the moment.
I'm going to willpower.
Someone roll that for me.
Someone else is
Or
going to have
tell
to.
me what that pool is, and if I have to use any willpower to
I got 2 successes.
do better.
I can roll it for you, no problem.
I use that will.
It's 5 dice for you.
Five, okay.
5d10. No, that's 4d10. 5d10. 1. No. Oh no, you got 2. 2. Okay.
I'll spend a willpower to make it 3.
Okay. Did you spend a willpower as well, Bub?
Yeah.
Cool. She looks a little bit kind of... Suspicious isn't the right word for it. She looks a bit kind of... She's listening to what you're saying, and you don't think she's like 1,000,000% convinced. Like she's weighing up what you're saying.
I will point out, I'm not lying when I say I'm going in there to save the detective.
Yeah,
We aren't lying on that front.
but you're the
But I
reason
am
I've
being
asked you to roll
deceptive of how.
subterfuge is because
Yes.
you know that that's not necessarily true.
Yes.
You're not lying, but you're
Fair.
trying
But
to
I'm
be
not-
evasive.
We're not telling the
Yeah.
whole truth. We're telling half the truth.
Yeah. Okay. She stands quietly looking hard at the pair of you for several seconds before she nods. If you go, you're going to need backup.
What did you have in mind?
What strings are attached to that?
Well, in answer to the first question, I and a small group of my men will accompany you. The rest will hold the Sullivans and the Kingstons at bay. Keep them pinned down so they're not firing. It will give you enough time, give us enough time to get into the bathhouse proper.
So let me get this straight. You seem to think that the Turks' men are going to let not only our lot, but also the urchin and the uncle and their men in at the same time.
I don't think we give them much in the way of a choice.
Right, you've been in those back rooms, haven't you, Uncle?
At the Turks?
Yes.
In the Turks, yes.
So you realize that it's a multiple door, open from both sides kind of experience.
Yes.
Got it. Got it. Okay, so
Perhaps we can demand an audience.
why are you so interested in seeing to the Turk now? Because before you seemed quite hesitant. Upon our first discussion, you even doubted me, and I could read it on your face.
The winds have changed. With the Sullivans and the Kingstons at each other's throats, we need to squash their ambitions.
You need to squash their ambitions. You could squash their ambitions here.
You have the high ground. You could take them all out right now.
You clearly are better armed than they are.
We don't want them dead. We want them acting correctly.
And you think the Turk commands that?
I think if the Turk gets off the fence, he could swing things more in our favor. You can feel free to make
there
a
an insight?
perception subterfuge roll.
I'll try.
Yeah.
That's a good pull for me.
Okay. That's probably.
I got
way
3
better
successes.
for me. What's that? What's that pool for me?
Oh, I don't have a character sheet up. 1 second. I can.
I don't think that's huge for me.
Transporter. Let's pop you out and move you over there. Subterfuge is 2, and perception is 5. So 7 dice. Would you like me to roll that for you?
Yeah, I'll take a shot. Just why not?
$36. You get 3
Three.
successes.
Okay, cool.
She is not telling you the full truth of what she's of her intentions.
Listen, if you're that interested in quashing the front, then clearly take out the problem child. And the problem child is, from all intents and purposes, it's Billy Sullivan.
It's both of them. Jack and Billy are difficult customers.
You
But
realize, though,
politically-
that you would have you'd have Jack under heel if you quash Billy. You'd have
Yes.
Billy under heel if you crush Jack.
Yes, but we don't want to crush either of them.
No, because you need foot soldiers for what's down in the dark, right?
Yes.
Right. Right, we came across that ourselves, too. But then you could seat someone to take the spot for either the Kingstons or the Sullivans.
That's not in our capacity.
Even if the Turk comes off the fence, it's not going to stop this war between them. It's personal now.
The Turk is comfortable sitting. He is.
You don't have all the details, do you, Uncle?
You don't understand the Turk's role in this. The Turk is balance. The Turk is... When the Turk speaks, the rules change.
Why is he not speaking now,
Do you
then?
want to take over for him?
It doesn't affect him yet. Those two at each other's throats makes no difference to him. Maybe it even is in his interest. While they're fighting each other, they're not fighting anybody else.
So then what makes you so sure that you're going to go down there and change his mind?
I think with sufficient representation from myself, from the august collection of individuals that we have standing in front of us here, and with the imp, I think the Turk will be prepared to listen.
And what if you are on site remove?
What do you mean?
What if he just decides to dispatch of you?
I don't believe the Turk would be foolish enough to step across that political line. He'd have to kill us all.
I'm not so sure that's entirely off the table, with an exception to the urchin.
And that is precisely why I think we'd be perfectly safe. I don't think he could destroy the imp. And that means he's the perfect witness.
You're hiding something. I've traded a lot of men on my table, and I can tell when they're lying, and I know that you're hiding something.
She tilts her head to the side and smiles.
Well, I suppose we don't really have much of a choice. Urchin, is this permissible under your terms, or my hands are kind of tied as the doctor?
Yeah.
As mercurial as ever. So
This is gonna go swell.
much depth in the yeah.
Well, over the edge. Well, also, you gonna give me a rifle there, bud? Just in case.
So two guys with the rifles and two guys with pistols fall in with you. I say fall in with you. They fall in with the uncle. Who they're moving very closely with one another. The four guys are basically like effectively bodyguarding her.
Like squaring her up.
Yeah. And they fall into step with you.
Before we met up with you, our plan was just to, jump in front of the bathhouse and roll in. You guys
Oh
good with
my
that?
god.
Yeah. Balls to the wall. It's the end. Let's go. Come on.
I think we can manage something
right?
a little bit more civilized.
What do you mean?
Follow. She walks past you and back the direction you just came from.
Oh boy.
All right.
And you find yourselves back behind the Kingstons again.
God damn it.
Should have
Okay.
done the stealth rolls instead.
She doesn't stop. She keeps walking, and as she does, you can see Jack looks up, surprised to see her, and he shouts, and they all stop firing as she walks directly past them and towards the bathhouse. The Sullivans don't fire either.
Can I shoot eyes at Billy? Like the danger eyes?
Yeah, Billy was pacing and he stops when the firing stops. Billy is obviously stopped and he looks over and his mouth is open like he's in the middle of a expletive-ridden tirade. But his eyes are entirely concentrated on the uncle, and they're wide.
Oh yeah, I'm giving him danger eyes, like the please God's help us. Like
You have the urchin and the uncle ordering you around. Help.
obviously I can't say anything. Again, hands are tied, but maybe he's.
I mean, you could say something if you wanted to.
Maybe he's quite. Nah.
Okay.
Flip him off.
I need
We
to.
walk by.
I don't do that.
I need to check something.
Just stare at Billy and tell him to go fuck himself.
I don't believe, Jackson, unfortunately, I don't believe you can, even with eye contact, make them shoot themselves.
No, that's not my plan. I've also only got 1 willpower left because we immediately left instead of taking 2 days for me to rest, which means I can only do this 1 more time. I'm contemplating trying to make eye contact with Jack and suggest that he not care about status, and that he just go for it.
Oh.
Do it. I'm for it.
Worth it.
I'm here. I'm here for it.
Worth it.
You know, yeah, fuck it. As we're going by, just
by.
devil on his shoulder, like, get his attention.
Hey, do it.
Me looks at you.
Come on, Jack. We both know that this is your moment. She's not even looking. Go for it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Are you telling Jack to kill the uncle or Billy?
Why do I hear that like that's like oh my Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight? You're like Billy Zane on the shoulder, like, come on, Jack. She's right there. Right? Like it's just seething with
Exactly.
Yeah. Jack's like, you're fucking right! Like
Are you spending a willpower point and
Yes.
using your ability this? Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Excellent.
I would. Are you
push?
Are you telling him to attack the uncle or Billy?
Oh, the uncle.
So
Shit.
We can't get this shit done if she goes in there with us with all her goons.
Billy, Jack
fair.
looks at you, and his eyes go that slightly glassy look when you enact your ability for a brief second, and then they are clear, and they are filled with purpose. You hear him whistle and shout a couple of things, not words, just like sounds. And there's a brief pause amongst the Kingstons, who were kind of like holding off from doing anything, and then a volley of bullets as 30 people all start firing in the direction of the uncle.
I fucking drop. Just flat.
Yeah,
I'm
any
gonna
companions
want-
nearby, I'm gonna grab them and just
I'm
like drop.
gonna want
continue
some
walking.
rolls. I'm gonna want some rolls. I think I'm gonna want
Oh god.
a dexterity
What do
athletics
we do?
roll from everyone, please.
Ugh, that's not great.
I believe in
I'm
myself.
using a
through the power
willpower
of
hill. Oh, there's no
I'm-
way, dude. I've got to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got 3
Hale.
successes.
Woo! I got
Good.
2.
Come on, Hale, roll good
Good.
for me.
Oh, I'm rolling for you, am I?
He's driving.
Roll good for me. driving
Dexterity
still.
and athletics. You have no athletics.
I got all the dexterity.
But you got all the
It's one of my
dex.
megas.
Oh,
3,
you
2,
get
3.
6. Last die is going to be your mega. I came up a 2, but that's okay because you still got 2 successes.
Definitely
Oh.
using a willpower here.
Okay.
Shit.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, thank.
Good.
So,
Fuck.
the
So the courtesan does a black
and
backflip.
detective
out of the
got
way.
2. Doctor, priest, and courtesan got 3.
Good. A volley of bullets fly, and you all kind of dive for cover. Not that there is a huge amount of cover because you effectively just moved past the cover, but you dive mostly for the floor, and bullets whiz over the top of your head. Detective, you got 3. No,
I got 2. Detective and transporter got 2.
Transporter and courtesan, you feel the heat as a small metal object passes very close to your face. Courtesan, you get a scent in the air as it passed so close that some of the hairs on your head start to singe at with the temperature as the hot bullet passes within millimeters of where you were just a moment ago.
Oh man.
The uncle and her entire retinue are peppered with bullets. There is a fine red mist that explodes over the scene. The 2 guys towards the back are literally taken apart by bullet fire. The uncle, her back to the to the Kingstons, takes 6, 7, 8 shots in the back. Her body kind of like puppets in the air for a brief second, and she goes face down onto the floor. And you can see, Doctor, from your vantage point on the floor, you can see the blood is already pooling out of her body. Like there's no gushing. She's instantaneously dead. The other 2 men that were standing in front take about half as many bullets. So they only take about 4 or 5 bullets each, and one of them is hit and spins in the air and lands on his back in front of the doors of the bathhouse. He is barely alive. You can see his hands weakly moving, and he's panicking. The other one takes a shot in the back of the head and just falls straight down forward onto the floor. The bullets stop for a brief second.
While everyone's in that shock, I just yell, "Move!"
We need to go. We need to go right now.
Yep.
Hey, transporter, you can
battle
probably.
crawling. Yeah, I'm grabbing a rifle. I'm assuming it's like a.
Grab both rifles.
Yeah.
It's a
Internal loading, so it's got a few shots.
It's a bolt action.
It's gun.
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
the gunny kind that shoots.
It's a bolt action rifle. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Grab a rifle. Did Urchin say he was going to grab a rifle as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the other one.
Okay.
Fuck, sure.
As I crawl by, I'm just gonna grab
It's
one.
2 times your size, dog.
You scrabble forwards and you go into the front of the bathhouse itself. As you get in, you hear the absolutely massive sound of 2 sides suddenly continuing a firefight that was paused for a brief second. Bullets are spraying left and right. You can smell the cordite in the air. But you are out of their line of sight now. Out of their line of shots. You can also hear bullets raining down from above.
Oh, that's right. There's still more of Herman up top too.
Yeah.
And
they just saw what happened.
Yeah.
I like to think
What
that
the
somewhere,
fuck was that?
somewhere, the urchin's like, ha 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 ha, like he's like so thrilled with what's happening right now.
Yeah.
You say that, and I just turn and look towards you with just a smile on my face. It's like, it seems Jack grew up hair.
Was that you?
Yes, and I'm out, so we're just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Oh,
someone give me a gun.
My God.
I'll hand him the rifle.
I don't.
All right.
I don't think I could kill anybody. I'm sorry.
Sure. Okay. We were already winging it.
But I mean, maybe I can run distraction or something.
If need be, you could definitely be distracting.
Was not expecting the Gambinos to die in this fight.
Immediate. What is in front of us as we enter the bathhouse?
Bathhouse itself is eerily quiet. Normally, this place is. You can hear voices and the sound of people moving around and doing things that you probably don't want to think about too much in the bathhouse. The current situation, the other than the sound of the gunfight that's happening meters behind you, nothing is happening in the bathhouse itself. You don't see any people at all. Towards the back of the bathhouse, you can see the steel submarine door. And to the left and right of it, you can see that there's a couple of fairly large stone planters with scraggly-looking sort of ornamental trees in them that have been strategically placed. And you can see that there's somebody, when you pay attention to it, you can see that there's a couple of people hiding behind it.
Do they look scared or do they look ready?
You can't see them, but you can see.
There's right.
You can see that somebody is behind them, but you can't see their faces.
Okay.
Okay.
First reaction is having the rifle up and ready and towards them, and aim towards the plants.
I have an idea. Are there any pillars I can briefly step behind?
Many pillars that line this place. This is a long room it's all done out in what looks like marble. And there are 8 pillars all along. So yes, you could absolutely step behind a pillar.
What if we go with the uncle's plan, except I'm the uncle?
Fuck it.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Do your thing.
So before we step into the proper bathing area, I think that she's going to find a little corner and just stealthily change herself.
Okay. Yeah, I got no problem with that. You don't need to make a roll for that. You step out of line of sight, and when you step back through again, you have the face of the uncle.
Awesome. And I'm going to look commanding and smug.
Okay.
Do you still have the courtesan's clothes? Or do those change as well?
Do your clothes change as well, or?
I think it's just I change. Actually, it's been a while since I've read the description. It might just be me. Please hold.
I absolutely love the fact that you did that, Jackson. That was amazing.
I was like,
At
we
least
need
someone's
that.
happy.
I was like, we can't let her go in there. She's gonna force the fight in her favor instantly.
You've just absolutely broken the political system of Undercity.
Like it wasn't broken already.
We're
Oh
about
no,
to break
it was
even
structured
further.
before. Now it is broken beyond recognition.
What
And
structure? There is
you are
none.
100% correct, Bob. There is somewhere in the city a very fat little imp who's feeding on this like it's going out of fashion, rubbing his hands together and smacking his lips with glee.
I picture it's like Adam's. I don't remember what movie it is, but it's Adam Sandler when he's like pointing and laughing. I think it's Billy Madison where he's like laughing and clapping his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's only my body that I can change.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to fake it till I make it, so to speak.
Sure. Do you want to maybe adjust your clothing so that you look a bit more like the way that she's normally attired? I mean, normally she wears a business suit, but like you could adjust your clothing in such a way. Basically, what I'm saying, if you make an appearance disguise roll, it's not going to be perfect, but you might be able to make it look less obvious that you're wearing the courtesan's clothing.
Hell yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. You said appearance disguise.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm willing to use another willpower.
I try to help.
Yeah, I suppose you could, yeah.
Because I got 5 dice in that pool, so I figured I could try to help if needed.
You could roll, Kirby, if you want to roll it, and every 2 successes you get will give an additional die to the courtesan.
Nothing.
So, no additional dice.
I'll use a willpower to bring it up to 2.
Okay.
You get 1 additional dice.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I got 2 successes. 3 because I used willpower.
4 because you get 1 more dice.
Yay!
Yeah.
One more die.
I gave you 1 more die. So.
Bah, 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 bah. All right. Awesome. So
Hopefully,
that's.
You gotta roll. You have to roll the die.
Yeah, just roll 1. Just roll D10.
Yeah. Did you? Is appearance your mega stat?
I believe it is.
Roll.
So your last die, the last die that you rolled before was a 7, so that counts as 2 successes.
Oh, bless.
Right. So
you got 5.
So you got 5 successes. So
Yay!
you very quickly adjust your clothing. I'm going to say because of the assistance that you get from the urchin, I imagine the urchin kind of dashes out of sight for a brief second and comes back with the tie that the uncle was wearing.
Oh God, that's really morbid.
Like, in order to help out, and because the detectives is a little bit
still drunk,
pissed, he's dashed out into the firefight, grabbed the tie off of the body, and dashed back in again.
I hate this, but let's do it. I might puke and throw up and poop.
You adjust your clothing, and it's not perfect, but it's a pretty good approximation of what she was wearing in the first instance. The colours aren't quite right, but it's pretty good, all things considered.
Okay. I've got this. Heart of the cards, I have the tiger. We got this. Ready?
Want me to try and announce you two coming to the guards at the front?
Okay.
We don't know if they're guards yet.
I will go and look with my eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. We're sticking together at this point.
Okay, so you move forward a little bit, and you can see that as you get closer, you can see that there are 2 large burly men with towels wrapped around their waist. and naked from the waist up, gripping pistols behind the planters. As you get closer, I mean, it's quite obvious that who they are. As you get closer to, you can see, like, as they're moving, you can see their like toweled ass sticking out a little bit, and it's not a perfect cover for them. But as you get closer, you'll hear one of them shout, "Oi, oi! Who is it? What are you doing here?"
The urchin and the uncle want an audience.
The urchin's having us bring the uncle. They're setting up some kind of deal. We need to go talk to the Turk.
Right. Okay. One of them sort of kind of not stands up. He kind of like he pokes his head up and slightly around the scraggly plant, and looks at the array of 5 individuals in front of him. Wait there. You hear him bang on the door, 2, and then a delay, and then a third one, and the door. After a second or 2, you hear the door, 2 large metal thunking sounds, and the door opens, and he stands up and backs away from you, and in through the door, and the door closes behind him.
All right.
Just one of them went in. There's another one still out here.
Just one of them went in. The other one stayed outside, and he's kind of like peeking out from behind the cover, but he's keeping within cover. Time passes. A minute and a half before you hear that metal thunking sound again, and the door opens. You just see that same guard again, towel wrapped around his waist, pistol gripped in his hand, his knuckles white. The Turk will see you now. Come on in.
Okay. The courtesan is going to stride forward. And she's going to try to exude that same confidence that the uncle used to prior to expiring. Prior to their untimely death.
Do you want to do an appearance not appearance disguise, charisma and performance roll?
Sure.
I'm gonna walk in like the urchin has, like I've been doing the entire time.
Yeah, you're good.
5, 6. Boop. Okay. 3 successes.
Yeah, that's good.
Not bad.
That's good. That's good. You walk in, the door gets pulled wide, and he steps off to the side, and you can see there are 3 guys in the changing area. They all have towels around their waists. 2 of them have pistols. One of them has what looks like an old-fashioned, like Second World War era submachine gun in his hand. As you walk in as the last of you steps through the portal into the changing area, the door is closed and sealed behind you. You know the drill.
We do know the drill. However, I think extenuating circumstances supersede the drill. I am here without my soldiers, as you can see. If you think I'm going in there without due protection, you're insane.
Then you don't get the audience. The rules are quite clear.
How many people are
I
in
kick
here?
the urchin, like left foot behind my right leg in the ass. Kirby, I swear to fuck. Come on.
Come on now. What do you think we're gonna do? We can't do anything with all those people in there anyways.
Oh, you think we're going to trust you coming in here? You got to strip down to your tighty whities too.
How many people are
In
in
fact,
this room?
we're not really all that keen on having you in here at all.
There's
Shame.
3 in here. So
There's 3 in here.
there's
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, the
I'm
original
going
guard went back
to.
outside.
I'm going to then hold out the rifle for one of them to hold, because I imagine I can see the transporter starting to eye them.
Yes.
So I'm gonna hold this for me so I can start and I gotta put my book down.
Okay. He reaches out for the rifle.
Cool. When he puts hands on the rifle and his hands are full of rifle, I want to knife out the book into him.
As soon as knife comes out, the guy with the submachine gun gets the rifle in his head, and the trigger pulled.
The guy with so you're going to shoot
The guy who has the one with the submachine gun.
Submachine gun. Okay.
The submachine gun. I'm shooting him in the head with the rifle.
One of the 2 pistol guys is the one who's taking the rifle. Submachine gun guy and he's about to get juked. The guy with the submachine gun is about to get a rifle to the face. What about the 3rd guy?
What about the 3rd guy, Dr. Knife Man?
Cool. Cool. If that's your answer, that's
I
fine.
have a 1-inch blade in my jawline. Hold on, let me look him over for wounds real quick. No wounds, guys. He's good to be shot. What do you mean?
Try to trip him so he's on the ground.
You're going to try and trip him so he's on the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you guys 1 surprise round, and then we're going to go into initiative. If you guys don't incapacitate them all before the end of this turn. So let's do it this way. Jackson, you declared first. Would you like to make a dexterity plus melee roll?
All right.
Hold this gun for me. You ever been blessed by the Lord?
Yeah,
I'm so glad the priest was on the same fucking wavelength.
Okay, you stick a knife in him. Can you roll strength plus 1 plus 2? So strength plus 3.
Yeah, plus 3.
He is not dodging.
Same roll.
Okay. And it's lethal damage, so he doesn't get to soak it. And he's only wearing a towel anyway. Okay, you stick a knife in his chest. He looks somewhat surprised.
No one expects the book knife.
No one expects the book knife.
From the priest, yes, I'm inclined to agree.
Transporter, you declared next.
Yep.
Would you like to make a dexterity plus firearms roll for me, please?
I would love you to.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. Got dexterity is 5, firearms is 2.
And the last one's gonna be the mega.
Oh, plus mega. 5, 2, 7, 8 dice. Last die came up a 2. And you scored a total of 1 success.
What?
So he's not dodging. You hit.
I'm point blank, I'm assuming.
Yeah. All right. Let's do that. So he moves at the last second, and your shot catches him in the side of the head, and tears a big chunk out the side of his jaw. You do 3 points of damage to him. I'm going to need to actually start recording this now, rather than just.
You said it was a bolt action rifle, so I'm assuming that's the only shot in it.
It's got an internal cartridge, so it's
Okay, I'll keep it then. I was gonna drop it at the end, but if there's more shots, I'll keep it.
1 P2 S1.
This is a Garand. Okay.
And you have got you did 2. Okay.
Oh Jesus.
Fake Urchin. Would you like to do a dexterity plus brawl roll, please? I'm going to ask you to do this at -2 dice because you're a 9-year-old.
Yep. I mean, if the doctor wants to come up and push him while I'm under him, that'd be great too.
I forgot. Yeah, the doctor's also, on top of being a surgeon, he's a mind reader.
One success.
Okay, that works.
Just so
Can
he's
you make
off balance as well?
Can you make a strength plus 1? No, do strength plus. Do strength -1.
I'm gonna use a willpower.
Okay. This is just to calculate damage. So you successfully do the thing that you wanted to do.
Just get him off balance and on the ground, basically.
So you knock him, and he staggers backwards and kind of collapses down onto the floor. Perfect. Now I'd like to do some initiative rolls, please.
The courtesan has an action.
Oh. Do it then.
So I can either toss the doctor the knife that the priest gave her, or I can trip the guy that the transporter missed, because technically this is a surprise round and I'm trying to be fair because I took the flaw pacifist. It's the 1-dot flaw. So I think the description for that says that unless she's in active danger, she's not going to try to harm or kill anybody.
You're not currently in active danger, but you will be in about 3 seconds' time.
I mean,
tripping someone's not.
If she passes me the knife, I will use it because I mostly have medical instruments. I guess I could use my scalpel, but I didn't think that this was gonna go so quick and hostile so fast. But hey, life is quick
Nor
and
did
dirty.
I had a
feeling.
feeling.
I love that everyone went violent and Kirby went Dennis the Menace. He's very Macaulay Culkin at Home Alone right now.
All right, what am I gonna do? I don't got anything else.
Trip him! Turn out the lights!
Hit him with your infinite bottle of booze.
Can I? If she's gonna pass me this knife, can I? Can I? I mean, especially if he's gonna go down. I imagine he's probably not gonna hold a lot here. His defense is probably weak. I'd like to nick one of those danger arteries. Let me hit le jugular.
All right, so she's going to get your attention, Doc, and she's going to whip out this knife that she had been hiding betwixt her bosoms and toss it.
Oh, it's sweaty.
What do you mean it's sweaty? It's sharp. Use it.
It smells like boob. Can I do? What do you want here? Can I do like since
Dex
this is
plus melee?
Dex melee? Could I argue medicine for surgery?
I'll give you I don't think you could argue surgery in this situation. I'll give you an extra die because that's funny.
That's funny.
Impromptu murder surgery.
That's funny is my favorite reason. It's only the best reason. Okay, so you wanted a Dex melee.
Yeah.
Got it.
Dex melee
okay.
plus 1.
Dex melee plus 1. I'm going to use one of my infinite willpower because it's what I have the most of.
And which one are you attacking?
Tumbles.
Okay.
1 prone.
Hell yeah, I got 2 successes.
Okay. The boob knife striketh. Can you make a strength plus 2 roll, please?
You're kind. Yeah, I got 1 success.
Okay. You strike out with the blade, aiming for the jugular, and you catch him on the shoulder.
That's not very surgical of me, Hale.
If he was lying down on a slab in a controlled environment, you probably would have been a lot better at this. But this is in the heat of the moment situation, and while you're trying to aim at something quite specific, you're using what is effectively a machete to do a surgeon's job.
Is it a machete? How did you pull a machete out of your titties, dude?
Don't worry about it.
What the hell?
You're using the boob machete.
It's the titties of holding.
You know, boob knife is still way better than the poop knife, so we'll stick with that.
You didn't realize the course had that much boob.
You as the blade sinks into the flesh, you get a whisper in the back of your mind.
Here we go. Please,
Think of me.
Just don't let it moan.
Think of me.
This house is haunted.
By house, you mean your body?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Doodle.
All right. And he's prone.
Oh.
All right. Let's have some initiative checks. Wits plus Dex.
That's not bad.
Holy, let's go.
Wow. Makes sense, though.
Literally, like, let me at him.
You are
Nice.
Dex and Wits. So you're...
Oh, we all had 6 dice so far. And then there's Sloth.
Yeah, Sloth is really good at this.
He only
So
three
the difficulty,
successes, though.
the difficulty of initiative checks is 4, not 7.
Oh, it's 4.
Now I got 4. Jackson got
Then I
6.
succeeded on everything.
Oh, it's oh.
So who got the most?
Oh.
I got
2, 3,
5.
4,
I got
5,
4.
6 for Sloth.
1, 2.
I got 6.
I think I still got 3.
You got 6 as well, Jackson.
Are his dice considered exploding because he has 2 10s?
That doesn't make a difference on initiative checks. The difficulty is 4, so it's nice. It's a nice quick roll, super easy. We just basically counting successes.
I know. I just don't know how you got 6 for Sloth when he has only 3 dice above 6.
Well, it's
Because it's
4.
difficulty 4.
It's 4 and above.
Oh, it's 4 and above. I thought you said 6 and above. My brain shut
No,
off
it's
there.
4. It's
Hold
4.
on, let me. Oh, we're good again. I had to breathe real deep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Voodoo.
Yay!
Detective got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Better than the 0 I thought I had.
Tumbles is gonna have like 12 dice.
And where's Bub? Bub? There you are. You had 1, 2, 3, 4. You had 5, so you come at the same level as Voodoo. And let's see if the boys do any good. Let's do... Three.
Okay, that's good. That's a good sign. Good sign. Oh, sucks to suck, kiddo. Let's go and never mind.
And 4.
Okay. Whew.
Only one's going ahead of me.
So we're going to
So
do 4, so that's 1, and then 1.
The priest and the doctor. Boop knife, go.
Okay, Sloth and Jackson, or rather Transporter and Priest, are both happening at the same time. So just arbitrarily, because Jackson went first.
Yeah, that's fine.
I keep stabbing him.
Stab him
I
again.
unleash my inner Londoner, and
Okay.
I just keep stabbing him.
Hey!
I'm gonna wet you.
It's crazy to say.
Okay,
One
the
success.
book knife I don't think they're going to bother dodging because, realistically speaking, their dice pools are pretty shocking. They're going to just save themselves for an attack and hope they're going to survive. So you hit. So strength +1.
2 more successes.
Okay.
Better get that penalty up on him.
Good. So you pull the knife out of his chest and you whip it back in again. This time catching him a little bit lower, just underneath the rib cage. It slides in. It's very easy. This feels very, very easy.
You know, I thought I was past this when I suddenly found myself out of the war and inside a priest, and it's come full circle. Just back
Old
to
habits
stabbing,
die hard.
back to stabbing someone for my own survival.
Who was that guy that gave you the knives again?
Benny?
God.
Benny.
Yeah.
You stick
gave-
it in him.
He
You want to stick
gave
me, don't
yeah.
you?
he gave
Benny
me
the
the
horny
knife that
boy.
was.
Ugh.
He gave me the knife that you're currently using. This is my personal knife that I've always had.
Oh, nice.
This is the book knife. The book
This is
knife
the
has
book
always
knife.
been the book
The
knife.
book
Yeah, the
knife's
book
always
knife
been
is
the book
holy.
knife.
The book knife is holy.
The
The book
holy
knife is
book knife.
profane.
It's actually shaped like a crucifix, but it's a switchblade.
Oh yeah.
Sloth.
Second verse, same as the first.
Okay.
A little bit
Same,
louder and a
same
whole
guy.
lot worse.
Same guy.
Okay. Oh, you want me to roll for you as well, don't you? Dexterity
Yes, please.
plus firearms +1, which is 8.
It's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of ones.
Wow.
Holy shit.
So that's 2 successes.
25% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah.
What was the
Sometimes
last
it does
one?
not work.
Is,
A 1.
say 5, 6 dice. That's pretty good though. That's 3. He's looking in a pretty bad way. So where you've hit him in the first place, so like there's a big chunk out of his jaw, and he takes a step back, and you take another shot, and this time it hits him. It kind of central mass slightly just below his left shoulder, and it punctures puts a big hole in his chest. He's still up, but he's in a bad way. Voodoo,
Yes.
how would you like to act?
Well, I have given away my knife. Let's see. Is the guy that the transporter is fighting still on his feet?
Yeah, I mean he's reeling backwards, but yes.
All right, fuck him. I'm gonna trip him.
Okay.
Let's see. What shall I
Dexterity
roll?
plus brawl.
It's on him.
Well, I have dexterity.
That counts.
Yay! Oh, poop. All right, I flub.
You,
Willpower?
Russia, do you want to spend a willpower point?
I mean, I do have an okay willpower pool, so I'll spend it.
Okay. You rush towards him and you push him, and he's already reeling backwards, so he falls. Can you make a strength roll for me, please? Just straight strength.
That's not great. Yep. Little baby noodle arms.
That's fine. No, that's absolutely fine. He falls over. Like, you trip him. You do what we wanted to do. You don't do any additional damage to him.
That's fine.
So he falls backwards. He probably, like, you push him and he trips over his companion that's already on the floor, and he ends up on the floor as well. That's good. Bub.
Oh man, I think of him whomever Himst is. Him and him, Himothy, whoever resides inside me. Who is him?
Is now a good time to have a existential crisis?
No, it's not. Can I catch Tumbles on the ground and hit him with the go to sleep technique of hold down head and use my actual scalpel, something I can use?
You can use you're talking about performing a coup de grace on someone who's prone, right?
Yeah.
You're basically talking about...
Yeah.
Okay. I would ask you to make a dexterity melee check.
Yeah.
When you say tumbles, do you mean the guy that you've...
Yes.
That fell over, or the guy that's just fallen over?
It's the guy that Kirby just home alone.
Okay.
Don't take my kill.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd like to do that.
Absolutely. Dexterity melee.
Is he prone?
He is prone. I'm going to give you +3 dice.
Holy smokes. That's a lot. It's a lot of dice. It's a lot of hooch. 3 successes.
Okay, that's cool. Make a strength +3. 3.
Less dice this time. 2 successes.
Good.
Nice.
Put some on that. So you step forward and you bring the boob knife down. Again, aiming for his neck, and you cut into his shoulder. And it basically cuts down into like this section of his body. There is a large spray of blood, but he's still moving around. He's obviously panicking at this point.
I'm just like, I'm thinking of him. I'm thinking of him.
Where's your scalpel?
Okay, submachine gun guy who is critically wounded.
It's just gonna kill everyone right here.
And on the ground.
And on the ground. Right, so he gets +10, but -5, and then minus another 5. So it's okay. So he's going to be 4d10. He is spraying. Yeah, okay. He fires his submachine gun and it sprays into the ceiling. There is a large amount of dust that comes down from the ceiling, debris that comes down from the ceiling, rains down. But he basically empties the magazine. He's trying to shoot at you, but it basically just puts holes in the ceiling. Detective.
Can I just stomp on the head of the guy that I pushed over?
Yes, you can make a dexterity plus melee -2.
Okay, well that's not bad. Dexterity.
It's gonna piss him off.
I'd be so mad if I was just getting kicked in the head by a 6-year-old.
Can you do a strength -1 roll, please?
So 0.
Okay, you stamp on the guy who's lying on the floor. He looks at you really annoyed.
You just look like, why is the urchin kicking me?
It's a bad day, dude. The doctor's stabbing you, the urchin's healing you in the head.
Do not make that sound.
What a rough way to go, dude.
So the one guy who's still standing is going to take a shot at the transporter.
Of course. I forgot to turn my fucking ultra perception on before we got in here.
4, 5, 6. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no, it's just no. It's not. Yeah, it's difficulty 7, not 6. Can you take? You'll take 3 points of damage. He takes his pistol and just points it into your central mass, towards your stomach, and just pulls the trigger, and you feel the impact of the bullet going into your body. I'm just going to record your.
Wait your turn.
Lethal.
This is fine.
And you're now at -2. -2, not starty, thank you. And the second guy, who is currently prone on the floor, having been kicked in the head by a 9-year-old, and stabbed a lot, he's going to bring his pistol up and try and shoot at the doctor, who seems to be doing the most damage to
dodge
him. But he is not even remotely in fact, he tries to bring his pistol up and pull the trigger. The timing is entirely wrong and shoots himself in the leg.
Sick.
And he will do...
It's in the bone.
He kneecaps himself.
It's in the bone.
Oh,
He kills himself. This is insane.
The bullet goes off. He brings the pistol up, pulls the trigger as he's doing so. The bullet impacts into his leg, and it all but severs the lower part of his leg from his body. There is a huge gout of blood across the floor. He looks panicked for a brief second, and then his eyes just roll back up into his head, and he's killed himself.
I did it! Yay!
Still to date, I have not killed anyone in game. For the guy that came in with bodies under his belt beforehand, I have not killed a single person in this game.
Jackson.
It continues. I continue to try and stab him.
It continues.
Stand still.
Let me
Again.
bless you with the Lord. Stab, 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 stab.
Okay.
May the power of Christ compel you. May the power of Christ compel you.
Hit him, strength +2, please.
More damage, huh?
Okay. He looks quite frustrated as you pull the knife out and stick it back into him again.
Again?
He just looks very annoyed and frustrated with this whole situation.
I just shrug while one arm is out with holding the knife that's currently in his ribs, and I just shrug didn't shoot at me.
Why does he keep stabbing me in the chest?
Yeah. Isn't that the guy that just shot me in the back? Why did he shoot Jack? Why didn't he shoot the priest?
I don't know why he didn't. I'm gonna keep stabbing him.
Sloth.
Yeah.
You have 2 live targets left. One who's critically injured, lying on the floor with a submachine gun that he's just sprayed into the ceiling, and the other of which your priestly companion is cheerfully joking away.
Who looks closer to death?
The one who's lying on the floor with a submachine gun.
Okay, I'm gonna wheel around to the guy that the preacher is stabbing, and I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
Okay.
Because he just shot me in the back, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because
you're rolling really terribly tonight.
Good God.
God damn it, Hale.
I mean,
That's really quite awful. But you succeed in doing exactly what you're trying to do. You bring the rifle round, you take a shot, and you catch him in the back of the head. There is again, there's an explosion of bone and cartilage and brain. Priest, you're quite close. You catch some of this. It splatters across the side of your face as you're looking into his eyes as he slip the blade backwards and forwards into his body, and he just crumples down onto the floor. Voodoo.
Threat assessment is terrible.
Yes.
How would you like to act, my dear?
We've got one more, yeah?
There's one guy lying on the floor, bleeding profusely, with a submachine gun in his hand, looking terrified.
Deliver the courtesan's elbow. Come on, you can do it.
Courtesan's elbow.
I have, like, you saw that I only have one strength, right? I'm gonna
He's
deliver the
basically
courtesan's elbow and snap my elbow
He's
in
got
half.
he's got half of a jaw and half of his clavicle has been blown out. So
He's
like
got 1 health.
he's on his way out.
He's 1 HP.
Just gotta fall on him right.
All
You
right.
can do it.
Accidentally trip on him. Hit him with your heels.
You know what? You know
Kick him
what?
with the heel to the eye.
I think she's going to emulate American football and just punt him in the side of the head, put him out of his misery.
All right, make a dex brawl.
We're the Cleveland Brown.
Oh God.
We punt.
We punt.
Yeah. 1 success.
You
Yay.
hit.
Yay!
Make a strength check.
Oh God. I'm gonna use a willpower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One.
You bring your foot up and you lash out with your foot. You don't think the impact from your foot would probably have done much damage, but the heel of your shoe catches him in the eye socket.
Oh.
And it gets stuck.
Oh. I think she
This-
kind of wobbles like, oh,
There's a horrible gurgling sound, and he goes still, but your heel is still stuck in his eye socket.
Oh.
guys, this is really gross, and
Good job.
When the pacifist has more kills than the doctor.
I think I'm going to need help getting my shoe back.
I'll take the butt of the gun and just smack him in the head to dislodge it.
Okay, you do.
And if the
You do.
eye
Oh God.
It's like
Good
not
job.
like an entire eyeball stuck to your
yeah,
to
I
your heel.
assume there's
But there's-
still a little bit.
There's viscera.
You know what? Maybe nobody will notice. It's fine. Okay. Good news is we have more
Well-
pew-pews. Bad news is I think the shots that were fired off probably made a lot of noise.
Okay, I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Bear with me a second.
They don't know who won the
Alright.
firefight.
Above
Huh?
board,
Know the knock.
I think it is a terrible idea. As a player, I get narrative, right? I get narrative, but I think it is a terrible idea to elect the detective to govern all of the gangs in this city. It is an awful idea.
Oh, awful idea.
Oh, this
Have
Awful.
Have me
Awful
just do
idea.
that.
Look, at this point, the priest has already completely toppled the government structure with what he just
Yeah.
did. He might as well put the detective in the Turk's body and just like, now I watch Undercity burn.
Yeah.
Kidnap me, will ya?
It's got a point.
Kidnap me, will ya? The burn.
Hey, what if we decided to elect the city to be the Turk?
Oh.
Oh boy.
I have no idea what would happen, but it'd be cool.
I don't want any of you to stop me.
If you fuck with the story sloth, if you fuck it up by electing something dumb, god damn it.
The elbow creature.
You
It's my
realize
last name,
like
elbow
that's not how
creature.
stories like collaborative stories work. If you steal the thunder and take it from everyone.
We elect the elbow
I was
creature.
about to say he puts elbows
we-
in the Turk's body.
No, I would never do that. I
That would be
never do that.
fucked up.
Just
And
a
then
fat
we're
man's
trapped in there
teaching.
with him.
I still think we put the king in there
Oh God.
We got the king out just to bring him back.
Why?
and just leave the detective.
Just so he could, just so he could be pissed and in the
and
Turk's
just leave
body.
the detective.
Pissed at us.
It doesn't
That
make
would
any
be a
sense. It
terrible
doesn't make
idea.
sense to put the king back
He
though.
fucked with us.
Our previous bodies willingly got into that situation. We did not.
You're forgetting somebody.
We're not.
What about Benny? Benny would make a great Turk.
Oh god.
Benny would not make a great
Yeah,
Turk.
dude, that would be awful. Benny would be. Oh, Benny.
He'd be juking 24/7.
The Shiv King. Okay.
All right, Doc. You remember the look? This next door is like a thick ass door, right?
It's a submarine door. Yeah.
They probably still heard the shots. Cortison, can you emulate voices?